pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. Of a sort. Within these... If I had a septum for every case, I think I can teach you a thing or two. That's a good concoction. But keep trying new things. Alchemy rewards inquisitive minds. several elixirs for sale. How dare you!
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. It's a fine potion you put together. I have several elixirs for sale. Rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. I have several elixirs for sale. If I had a septum for every... Why? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20!
That Stormcloak armor's getting on my nerves.
Have you met my father? He's the steward. I help my father and more. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Until next time.
What is it? You hear that? I swear there's something out there, in the dark.
What do you need? I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rash. My lord, please. This is no time for rash
What's the
action.
meaning of
I
this
just
interruption?
need more information.
Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. Whatever you have to say. I'm
It's all right,
starting to
Eric.
think...
I want to hear what she has to say. What's this about Riverwood being in danger? Gerda owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Never should have come here.
Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Wait for me. Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I've seen you helping the Jarl. If only all visitors to Whiterun were as noble. Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
By order of the Jarl. Stop right there. So be it.
The gods in Dragon's Reach say you've aided the Jarl on behalf of Whiterun. Think.
Good luck. I hope you get there in time.
Family, could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No,
We're
no,
so
Housecarl.
dead.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. Glory of
What's
killing
trouble
it
in
is
Whiterun, and
ours.
I'll haul you into the
Keep
Dragon's
with
Reach
me.
dungeon myself.
Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah!
Damn
yeah.
right.
Let's move out.
Mind your own business. Leave me alone. We've got nothing to talk about.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
Save us. Here he comes again.
Mortals can provide.
And Skyrim!
Glory to himself. Seven God.
Come on!
Is it dead? Boogie? Then no!
Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead. Damn good shoot, boys.
What's happening?
Everybody, get back!
You sure took care of that dragon. Dragonborn or not.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
Grace? Here?
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irle? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irle. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
I'm taking command here for the moment. You have to Whiterun and let the Jarl know what happened.
You sure took care of that dragon. Dragonborn or not, that's good enough for me.
I'm glad you're on our side. I'm glad you're on our side.
My God, what manner of power is that?
Izmir, you did it! Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is
Yes?
to look for her. A woman. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. If you locate her, find us in
After what
Rorikstead.
happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
Let me know if there's anything you like. You look rather pale. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Foolish old. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles. Our old friend. Patron of the great... Money, you laggard. What else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. What have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, the same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. You watch yourself out there.
And what of my son, What of Thorald? Is he nothing? Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted. My husband Eorland tends the Skyforge up at your Vasker. The Companion's Mead Hall. There's no finer smith in the Nine Halls. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing battle-borns. Don't even get me started on that lot. They put on airs like there's something special. Oh, sure, they've got money, but they ain't got a shred of honor between them. Greymane. Now that's a name fills you with pride. We've got roots in Whiterun. We've got history. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back. You just let me know. Take a look. Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die trying. Think you can steal Someone...
What do you think you're doing?
You, my friend, need practice.
There has been talk amongst the gods that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy food.
Chops and steaks fit for the yard.
Lady, could you spare a coin?
It's a shame, isn't it?
Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. Until next time.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land.
That Stormcloak armor's getting on my nerves.
For you, Red Legions, for I love you! Enough! I love. Victory is yours! I love. Even as man, great Talos cherished us, for he saw in us, in each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And there it is, friends, the ugly truth. We are the children of man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit. They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there? There's no question about that. It was a mighty deed. You've earned a place of honor among the heroes of Whiterun. But there must be more to it than that. Did something strange happen when the dragon died? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice. My wife's a good woman. She can be a little hard-headed sometimes, but I love her just the same.
Pickpocket!
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Time to cleanse the Empire. Staying safe, I hope? Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I worry about other settlements in the hold. Unwalled, lightly manned. Prime targets for those damn dragons. By order of the Jarl, stop right there. So be... You have committed crimes against Skyrim. That can be arranged.